Hi guys, I'm Sheila. I just moved to a new school. Let me tell you about the scandal that caused me to switch schools. Ever since I was a little girl, I had a habit of talking too much. I remember one time I got invited to a children's party and I was all over talking to every kid. When the birthday girl came out, I was surprised with what she was wearing. She wore a very big hat with like 1,000 feathers on it. Couldn't contain myself, as always. I went up to her and said, "Know what? You look like a nest. Got eggs?" Then started laughing. She must have been so humiliated because her face turned bright red and she said, "Please, stop. They're all looking." True enough, the other kids were laughing too. Until I felt someone tugging at my hand. It was my mom. She could read me like a book and simply said, "Let's go." When we got home, my mom gave me a lecture on it. I recall another time when I was about 12. I knew that Mom ordered something online for my birthday, so when I saw the mailman, I asked, "Do you have a package for me?" He simply shrugged. I felt disappointed, but didn't stop there. I prodded on, "Just don't bring them this Saturday. We're all going out, but our door key is at..." Then I felt my mom yanking at my arms again. To me, it always felt like my mom was spoiling my fun. Until that time when I was in junior high. I had a classmate who was dating a cute guy. I thought he was gorgeous, and I couldn't believe he would go out with such a plain girl. So I made an anonymous Instagram account and took photos of him when he wasn't looking. Then I photoshopped myself into them, but blurred my face. Of course I wouldn't want them to recognize it was me. Then I wrote sweet captions at the bottom. Until finally, they broke up. So I knew it was my chance, but I was so focused on getting him that I didn't realize what was really happening around. Another classmate started hanging out with me. She was so cool and often shared stuff with me, her family stories, her problems, her crushes. Then one time she texted me, "Have you heard of that famous IG account?" I replied, "What account?" But I knew exactly what she was talking about. She texted back, "That girl actually broke the hottest couple at school. She has to be talented. I wonder who she is." I was so thrilled. So I texted, "Why do you want to know?" She replied, "Are you kidding me? She is the topic of the month." I felt so proud. So I decided to tell her. I tried calling, but she said that she was having dinner with the family. So I sent her a voice record. I started telling her about my crush on that guy and my plan. I even double-checked my voice messages to make sure that I recorded all the details. But I told her that it was our secret. The following day, I waved to my friend when she came inside the classroom, but she totally ignored me. Then I saw her sit beside the ex-girlfriend of my crush. What? They were friends? A few minutes before the end of class, things got even weirder. All phones sounded like a chorus of beeps, like a spam was sent to every phone. So I nosed around on my seatmate's phone and asked, "What was that all about?" She said, "Why don't you check your phone, girl?" I was totally weirded out. I scrolled fast to our class's WhatsApp thread, and bam! At the top was my voicemail with a caption that said, "We were right, guys. It was her all along." I felt humiliated. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, I received a blast of messages and notifications to my IG account. Just as the teacher was trying to calm everyone down, the bell rang, and I hurried out of the classroom. All the way from the hallway till I reached the school's gate, everyone was staring at me and calling me names. When I got home, I went straight to my room. I had to turn my phone off because I was getting too many messages. I threw myself on the bed. I stared at the ceiling for a moment, trying to realize what had just happened. Then I burst out crying. I didn't go to school the next day. Or the following days. I mean, who could, right? That time, my mom didn't yank my arm. She sat with me and we talked. We decided that it's better if I switch schools because I was so determined that I was not going to go back there. Plus, the principal was very mad at me and my teachers were all disappointed. So, I switched schools. I mean, you can't expect me to stay where everyone hates me, right? I changed my phone number too. And deleted my IG account. I learned the hard way, guys. So the next time you say something, think twice, thrice, multiple times. There is a difference between being truthful and being tactless.